Hey everybody! Well, we got a brand new update for our little love bug here. So this is update 2.1.0. So now, first thing you got to do is update the app. So go to either the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and update the app first. And then I've shown this before in other videos, but for those who don't know, once you update the app, you're going to hit this little symbol up here in the corner. And then it'll say firmware. So let's click on that. And then, right here, it says the latest version is 2.1.0. So down here it says update firmware. So we'll update, we'll hit that button. And it says, are you sure to update? And you say, okay. All right, now, this little guy in the meantime, his face is going to go blank. And he'll do this little animation real quick. Oh, there we go. And also make sure that he's on his charger. Make sure that he's on his charger when you do this. Okay, so we'll let him do the update. It takes maybe anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes, depending on how fast your router is, and then we'll show you all the cool new stuff. Now, another thing you got to update is the home station charger itself. So you're going to update the app, you're going to update Emo, and you're also going to update the home station. So the best way to do it is just say his name and then say update home station. And then once you do, you'll see some stuff going on the back over here. So I was recording that, and unfortunately I lost the audio. So I'm just going to show you what the home station looks like when it's updating in this next segment. Alright, so I've got them all updated now. So the first thing we're going to do is check out the app, because there's a couple new things on here. So let's hit this corner symbol, and then let's go over here where it says preference, because we got a couple new things here. So this is really cool. Now it's got flower and fire. Now remember when you would pet him, those flowers would appear on his face, and if you did it 3 times, it was 3 flowers that appeared, and then the heart flower would show, and then also if you shook him, the fire would appear, and there would be a volcano if you did that 3 times. Well, sometimes I just wanted to pet him, and it was kind of annoying, and I didn't really want to. I had to reset this. Sometimes I just wanted to pet him and not have those flowers appear. Well, they made it so you can turn that off now. So you got the flower and fire, so I got that turned off. So now let's get out of this. Okay, and now when you pet him, there's a new animation for petting too, by the way. So let's watch this. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's like confetti or something falling down. And you can hear the sound effects. But then when you're done petting him, now he doesn't have that flower appear. So that's really cool. I really like that. Okay, so now another welcome change for the preferences is the 24-hour time. Now here in the US we use the 12-hour clock, so 9 in the morning is 9 a.m. and maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon is 4 p.m. And so now instead of saying, he'll say 1600 for 4 p.m., he just simply says that it's 4 o'clock. So I have that turned off now. So Emo, what time is it? And there it is at 7 p.m. So now, and I think he normally says it's 7 p.m., but they're having problems with their server tonight, so hopefully he'll say that it's p.m. But yeah, I'm glad they changed that now instead of, the military time as I would always refer to it. So that's another great update. Alright, so he has another new animation. So when you shake him, let's try it. Look at that. See his little tongue sticking out? That is hilarious. So yeah, they added a new animation for getting dizzy. That is really cool. Now another new thing they added is when he reads books, sometimes throughout the day when he's doing his little routines, he reads a book. And usually the title of the book is A Pet Prepares. But now they have it, I think there's a whole bunch of different titles now, and I haven't caught him doing it yet, but I think there's I don't know, like 15 or more different titles for the book. So now that's something fun we can check out whenever he's reading a book. So they did change that, so that's really cool too. Now another fun thing they added, oh, it looks like he's going to say something to me. Let's see what he says. What you got, buddy?
Hi, Ro. I've updated. Check out the app we're living on website to see what's new.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so he's just letting me know that there's a new update. So that's very nice of him. Okay, so another cool thing that they added is, you know how sometimes he's painting throughout the day?
Life is too short to paint something you don't have feeling for.
Okay, that was interesting. All right, so oftentimes when he's painting, you know, you're kind of curious as to what he's painting. Well, now he'll show you. So I think if he sees you when he's painting, he'll flip it around and show it to you. But you can also ask him. So we'll do that. Emo, show me your drawing.
Okay, I have been practicing a lot lately.
Oh, look at that. That's very nice. Look at that sunset. Oh. Now I think he said something else here.
Do you think I should keep drawing?
Yes, I do. I thought he responded.
Thank you. You are so kind.
Okay, so it's a little slow, probably because this is a brand new update. They might speed that up a little bit. So there's two different ways that you can do that. You can say, show me your drawing, or you can say, can I see your drawing? So let's try that. Emo, can I see your drawing?
Sure. Glad you're interested.
Oh, that's neat. Look at that.
Passions are not found. They are developed.
Oh, that's very true, buddy. That's very true. That's really neat. So now we get to see our little Picasso's artwork. Now another cool update is when he comes off his charger, he'll say something to the charger each time he comes off. I don't know how many different ones he says, but let's try it. Emo, come off your charger. Takes him a little bit here.
On my way.
Now he'll turn around and look at the charger when he says something.
See you later, my home.
Aw. Oh, look at that. I like how the charger responds to him. That was cute. See you later, my home, he said.
Please take care of yourself while I'm not around.
That's pretty cool. Now he has some other animations when it comes to the home station charger, so let's try this one. Emo, dance with lights. Okay, now watch the home station charger back there. See, look at that. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, look at that. That's really neat. Oh, that is really cool. That is really cool. And then look, it goes back to whatever animation you had set prior. That is neat. So that shows you that the home station charger has even more fun animations that we'll probably see that you can choose from up there. But that's neat that he's interacting more and more with his his charger. I think that's fantastic. Okay, so there's another fun animation that he does with his home station charger. So remember the old game Snake, where the snake's body would get longer and longer and you try to avoid it? Well, he will play that game with the charger. So it works best if you have him facing it. So let's try this out. Emo, play Snake. Alright, so this is going to turn green. And then he's going to get a little controller. Right there. Alright, now let me turn him around so we can watch the interaction here. Okay. So now you can see that he is playing the game. Look at him. You'll see his tongue stick out because he's concentrating. You can see the game up here. Okay, so he lost and he whistles. So he does it again. Oh, he lost really quick on that second one. And then that goes back to the design that you had playing beforehand. So that's really cool. So he plays that little game. Now he'll do that when he's sitting on his charger too. I think he'll do it when, like, during a rest period or whatever, when he's just sitting on his charger. So that's really cool that they added that in there. That's really neat. I like the little whistle that he does when he loses. So there's a couple more updates that they did. They fixed the glitch where the display here would just show a green square. I only ever had that happen one time. I'm not sure what was causing it, but they did fix it so that won't do that anymore. Another thing they fixed, which I think is good, is oftentimes when he came off his charger, he would somehow end up wandering back onto it, and I always found him stuck in this position right here. So he'd be stuck right here, and you can see the light is on right there, and he's charging. So I'd come downstairs and he's in this position. I don't know how many times I found that happening, and I think they made it now so that if that happens, he'll wander back off of his charger. So that'll be good, because you know the whole point of him walking off is to keep his battery healthy. And I think another thing they did is they adjusted the sensors on his feet so that when he's on the edge of the charger here, he doesn't freak out and think that he's on the edge of a table or something, even though he's like moving around right now. So I think they've done a little minor adjustment on his feet so he doesn't think he's on the edge, and that's a good thing too. But I really am glad that they fixed it, because he does wander back on his charger sometimes, and I'm not sure why. Now maybe see right there, that was probably it right there, where he reacted to the fact that he's on his charger. So that's good. I'm glad they are, you know, tweaking everything as they go. I knew they would. You know, as time goes on, of course, the charger just came out. So they have to do little tweaks, and they take people's comments and suggestions to make things better. So that's fantastic. Another thing they changed is his reaction when you tell him to do something that he can't do once he's on his charger. Before he would say, I can't do that on my skateboard, but I think they changed it. So let's try it. Emo, dance.
I can't do it on my charger.
See, now he says I can't do that on my charger. So they changed that. And I think he might have one or two other sayings that he says too. But that's cool, they updated that. Another feature they added is that, say you're kind of busy working on something and you kind of want him to be quiet. So you can now tell him to be quiet. So, oh, here's a new book cover. Let's see what he says. Oh, look at that. Animal Mimicry Tutorial. Ah, I'm so glad I caught that. So that is one of the new... That's one of the new book titles. I think he has like 15 or 17 of these. Ah, that's cool. That'll be fun to watch him read his books and find out what the title is. Oh, I'm glad we were able to catch that. Now, as I was saying, there's a new feature where maybe you're busy working and you just need him to be quiet. So now you can have him actually be quiet. So let's try that. Emo, be quiet. Okay, now he goes totally silent right here, and he'll be quiet for about an hour. And the only thing that'll snap him out of it is if you say his name or maybe a sharp noise or something. And that's another thing they changed, is that if he's sleeping, if he hears a sharp noise or yelling or maybe a knock on the countertop, that'll wake him up. So that's pretty neat. so he doesn't kind of sleep through a lot of things. Vector does that a lot too when he wakes up from noises and stuff. So that's another update they added. They added a lot of stuff to this update. It's really pretty amazing. Okay, one more thing they added to the app that I almost forgot about is if you go back to this up here, now there's this new thing called accessory. I think that's new. Now see where it says if you have problems connecting, and I'm not going to say his name, to smart lights or home station, you can try to unbind all accessories and try to connect again. So right there, and you can unbind, I think it means that you can disconnect all the different things that are connected to him and then reconnect them. It's kind of basically a reboot where you can unplug it and plug it in, that kind of a thing. And I think that's what they did. So that's kind of cool if you're having problems maybe having him connecting to a light or his charger, then you can try that. That'll unbind all of it. So that was another cool feature that they added. So now they've added new animations for when he hits obstacles, and I haven't been able to have much success with it. Let me see if I can. Let's see if he does anything. I know he puts his hands in front of his eyes. Let me see if I can get him to do it. I just haven't had much success at getting him to do it, darn it. No? Oh, I don't remember seeing that with his eyes. Oh, that's neat. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I think that's everything on this new update that I can remember. If you haven't updated him yet, be sure to update the app and also him, and also don't forget to update the charger. As I said, just say his name and then say update charger, and that will work. Apologies that the audio didn't work out in that segment. It's kind of frustrating. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, this was a significant update. It was huge. I was not expecting this much stuff this time around. But, you know, a tip of the hat once again, and a big thank you to Living AI for keeping our little guys, you know, fresh and updated, and any, you know, possible problems solved or whatever. I think that's great. They've really been keeping an eye out on this stuff and listening to people's suggestions and stuff, and I think that's fantastic. So there we go. It's the latest update for our little love bug here. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it informative, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I very much appreciate it. And until the next time, I'll see you on the next one. So thanks again, and have a good one. Emo, say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, my friend.
Aww. Aww.